Hi guys, hello, welcome to today's call. Happy Friday, y'all. I hope you all are doing good. I hope you're all ready for this call today. We decided that we want to do a special training for everyone who wants to be a builder in our team. So everyone who wants to start the marketing part of the business, everyone who wants to become a brand promoter here, we decided that we want to do a special social media training because we always receive more and more questions about how we should all do this. Obviously the main part of this business is still doing the calls, just picking up the phone, right? But in the end, you really need to make sure that we are presenting ourselves right on our social media, right? With proper disclaimers. Obviously, we do have some guidance that we need to make sure that we follow them, right? So first of all, I really want to say that you all should check out in your back office the IBI folder. So if you go to marketing resources in your B back office, you find the IBI folder, and there you have different PDFs and different documents that will tell you exactly what you can show, what you can share on your social media. So for everyone who wants to share your personal results, that's fine, but always make sure to have the income claim, like no income claims. Okay, no income claims, no income claims. Have a proper disclaimer. Okay, guys. So check that out. I will start first of all with Instagram. Okay, I feel like we have someone here today who really has been killing it recently on TikTok. So she wanted to give you a special training. So just make sure to stay on for the TikTok part, guys. But I will talk about Instagram. Okay, so Instagram is more likely like your resume. So I feel like you are more likely to go viral maybe on TikTok, but in the end, if people like reach out to you, they really want to communicate with you, they will do that more on Instagram. So you need to make sure that your Instagram looks nice, okay? So not like if you want to show up as a coach, as a mentor, or just a business, guys, just mute yourselves, please. Okay. Like a business owner in general, you need to make sure that you're presentable, that you look professional, okay? So of course, like we all have our lifestyle, we all have a normal life, right? It's not just all about business in the end. So you can do whatever you want, but obviously like don't have too wild pictures maybe. Okay. So I'm just going to start sharing my screen because I have an older presentation that I always use for my social media. Let me just check where it actually is. Okay. Can you see my screen? Yes. Yes. Perfect. Okay, guys. So Instagram, as I said, it will be your resume. Okay. Make sure you have a public business account. Okay. Have a business account, not a creator account. I honestly don't even know where the difference is, but I just know that you should have a business account. Okay. Also, what will come with that business account is that first of all, it's going to be public, and it needs to be like you will have access to insights. With these insights, you can literally see all the analytics, like of your followers, when they're most active, when you should post, because for every single post that you're posting, whether if it's reels or regular posts, you have different times to post that will be only valid for your account. Okay, so you literally can just go on your Instagram, check on your professional dashboard, and check all the insights from your followers, when they're most active, which cities they come from, and when the peak times are when you should be posting, obviously when everyone's most active, right? So yeah, Instagram, your resume. Okay, Instagram bio, really important that you have a nice bio that is like, just introducing yourself a little bit, because usually what happens when you go to a page, you just you check out the bio and then you just start scrolling on the page, right? If the bio is interesting for you. So have something that is like kind of catchy, kind of inspiring, so people can maybe like, oh, okay, what's behind that? Like working online, helping you create financial freedom, something like that, that is literally describing what you do, right? Not too many information, but also not too less. Okay. So for somebody that just started the mentoring side, that just started marketing, you don't really have a team, I would not suggest you to use something like mentor or coach or whatever, because you are not a coach right now when you don't really have a team, and that just seems to like not so credible. So if you have that credibility, if you like build it up a little bit like slower, that's fine, if you like hit certain ranks, okay. But like when you just got started, I never used that as my description, because I felt like yeah, I want to become a mentor, but I'm not right now. So I should have something else to describe me. Like obviously not like wannabe mentor or something, but like have something else to describe you. Okay. Work from anywhere, for example. I had for a while living where others vacation. Now I'm having like living life for a living. So just sometimes I just get bored, right? And I just like change it up a little bit. So that's also something that you can do, but have something that is really describing yourself, right? Like you can have the country where you come from, or like how old are you, or like also call to action that is really important. Okay. Have like DM me this and that emoji, or DM me more info if you want to know what I do, or something like that. So first of all, the first step, who are you, at your name, what you do, that you're an entrepreneur. You can really change that. Like you can have something like public figure or blogger or entrepreneur, whatever you want, in your description. Okay. Step 2, what is your goal? Like you can really describe what is your goal within this business. What is your goal in life? Like, you know, helping you create financial freedom, helping others create online wealth, whatever that might be. Just get, you know, creative and just start different things, and whatever you want to do, you can stick with that, or you can always change it up in between. Step 3, call to action. What somebody should do to text you, to work with you. You know, follow the link. Like a lot of people have their link sites. For example, I have that in my bio, literally everywhere, on my Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. I have my bio site where I have all my socials, my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok, everything. But also I have the survey. So that is something that you connect with your Quantum app resources that we have. Like you can have the survey and like the videos, the overview video, for example. And then also I have my business WhatsApp, so people can literally go ahead and like literally schedule a call with me right on the spot within my business WhatsApp. Okay. Then the next thing, what to post. Feed, I would usually say, but now it's kind of like changed a little bit. So before it was like 3 times a week on your feed, but now honestly, guys, it is just better to work with reels right now, because the algorithm right now definitely has changed. Like Instagram becomes more likely like TikTok and more like a video platform. Okay, so posting reels, like multiple reels even a day, it's definitely something that you should aim for. Like usually I try to post like 1 reel a day. Sometimes I do have my feed posts when I really just want to post a picture. I'm just like, okay, whatever, I'm just posting that picture right now, and then I have like a description. Just make sure that you have that description as well, because the longer people stay on your posts, no matter if it's reels or feed posts, the more your post will be spread out to people, right? And you have to think like this: if somebody's like watching your reel and then they click on the caption and they read the full caption and the video is playing in the background, it creates like this watch time, right? The watch time just rises, and that is what you want, because the more higher amount of watch time you have, the more it will be spread out to people. Okay, so reels are your go to what you should be doing right now. Story, 10 to 15 to 20 slides. It's also really important that you have always like really exciting things. I definitely have to work on that, because once I stop talking, I just never finish. So I definitely have to work on that, like getting it closer to like, you know, the point. Because usually like what counts within these stories, that once somebody watches your story and you have like maybe 400 people watching your story, right? And then you post like multiple stories, and then the views get lower and lower and lower and lower, right? But if you don't have too many stories, and obviously you posting multiple times throughout the day is better than posting like a lot of posts behind each other, right? So do make sure that you're always posting, you know, throughout the day, so that when people click on your story, because it pops up again in their you know, in their timeline, that they click on it and the views stay more or less the same. Okay, that is really important. So have like 10 to 15 to 20 slides. Obviously, when you already build a community, when you already have a huge following, like, you know, 10 to 15 to 20K, definitely do add more value, because once you build up that community that like people really want to talk, like hear you talk, and they share, like they appreciate you for the value that you share, you can definitely post more stories, because then they will for sure stay. Like these amount of people will always for sure stay on your stories, because they want to hear you talk, they want to like get educated and have value from you, right? So also make sure to always add engaging posts, like polls, quizzes, Q&A, stuff like that. Have location, like literally all that you see when you click on your Instagram on like this page where you can add gifts and stuff like that. use like just everything, because everything that you use, what Instagram is offering you, they will push that out more, especially like new services like captions, for example, right? These type of things, they all help you to go viral more faster, even on your story. Sometimes I do have people that don't even follow me. I don't even know how that works, to be honest, but they're just watching my story and then they follow me. Maybe like when they saw me from like a hashtag I was using in that story, or the tag that I was using in that story, right? So always make sure to include all these things that Instagram is literally offering you. On your highlights, that is literally where people can get to know you, right? Because the story obviously just lasts for 24 hours. So in order to like get more like, you know, on a private level kind of with your community, you always want to build that strong community that people want to follow you for a reason. What you can do to save these story topics that you have, like when you talk about mindset, about the products, about whatever, like obviously you don't want to like do everything every single day, you know, so this is how you can leverage literally yourself by creating these story highlights from your story, like your personal story, like what you've been through, why did you start this business, stuff like that. So that is something that you should be doing for sure. My story and what I do highlight. So literally just, you know, what you do, making money online, talk about the products, the apps, the services, be in general, the culture, the team, whatever it is that you think might inspire some people, and really give like insights into your daily life, because that is how people like start trusting you. Obviously, you know, if you talk about, oh, I'm making so much money online, but you never ever shared something about like trading, for example, you never like showed anything about that you're actually learning something and like giving people some value, they won't believe you, right? So make sure to always have education, to always have something motivating, something inspiring. If you really want to become that mindset coach, talk about mindset, you know, but always mix it up with like lifestyle posts, what you're doing in a day. Because if it's only, I think I figured for myself that if it's only just business, even I get bored. I'm just like, bro, like I'm having in my caption, I'm living life for a living, but all I do is literally just working, right? I don't think that anybody wants to like live this lifestyle if all they think like, oh, she's doing nothing but that. And that is also really important part that I talked about literally a couple of days ago in my story. Like, have that healthy balance, right? Don't think that you need to feel guilty for like sometimes going out for dinner, for maybe you know, drinking a fancy wine if you want. Just do what you want to do, right? Just have that mixture, okay? Mix it like up like a cocktail. So let people get to know you, okay? Let people just get to know the real you. Don't think that you have to like hide anything. Just be authentic, okay? And use these insights, just like I told you guys, to watch your analysis, to find out the best times when to post, when to go live, for example. That is something that we will include next week for our daily task in our chat, guys. So this week was all about getting used to like talking on your story. So in case you have not talked on your story yet, make sure to do that. Get over yourself. Honestly, like the first time that I talked on my story, guys, it took me literally 3 hours to record it. I was literally sounding like a dumb 15-year-old who never talked English before. And after that, I cried and I told myself I will never record a story ever again. Yeah. And then the next day I just went on my story again and did it all over again. And I wasn't happy with it, but I just grew into it, right? So I just wrote literally things down that I want to talk about. Like I wrote a whole script. I wrote a whole script and then I recorded slide for slide for slide for slide. Okay. And now I'm like freestyling. I would never like kind of prepare my stories. Okay. Because now I got used to it. But once you don't have that routine right now, but once you have it, it will become much more easily. But you need to get over yourself, get out of your comfort zone and just do it. Okay. Because yes, you can post all these cute boomerangs about you trading that, you know, guess what, who's doing that as well? All these fake accounts, right? So if you really want to build that trust within people, if you really want to make them like you, to sign with you because people join people, then you need to build up that credibility with talking, showing your personality. And what works even better than doing that on your story is going live, because then it's literally live. Like you can talk everything that you want on your story and like, you know, pre-record it and have like scripts next to you, whatever. But on your live, people really get to know the real you. Like they ask you questions and you answer just right away, right? It's just different. So I figured for myself that actually if I'm going live, it's much more natural I am really funny usually when I'm live, and people just like that. So I had a lot of signups when I was going live. I actually should do that again. Right? So we all learn. We all can improve, guys. Okay. Then engage and connect. Make sure that you're not the only one and expecting people to like your content and to follow you and to drop comments and save posts, right? Engage with others, because that will get your engagement bigger as well. Especially if you have a smaller account, just connect to people. Just be like genuine, like each other's stuff, and support each other, because usually like when you show it on like your social media and you just be nice to people, you give them compliments, they will give it back to you, right? Obviously, have posts on your story, otherwise why should they follow you? Have value on your page, right? If you go viral on TikTok and they come to your Instagram, then they don't have nothing, like you don't have nothing there, no highlights, no posts, like why should they follow you, right? So they won't do that. So make sure that you really have value there, that you post daily. Okay. Like find other people you like and like their content, follow them to show them interest, comment smart and genuine, like not just like through heart emojis or whatever, like not something like mainstream that everyone's commenting. Just be a little bit more smart, have like a nice comment, maybe ask a question to start this conversation. Sometimes that you could do even when you're connecting with people, that you send them their post and ask them, oh wow, I love this skirt, where you have it from, it looks so good on you, something like that, something smart, something genuine. Okay. And then text them, react to stories, posts, build genuine friendships, right? You never know, like you don't really go with that mindset, oh my god, I want to use sign up, I want to recruit that person. Go like with that type of mindset, let's just build a new friendship and we'll see whoever that might lead to, right? Because in that way it doesn't feel so forced. Okay. Because people can sense that if you're like just reaching out and sign them up, right? Rather focus on building these connections. Okay. It's all a numbers game. Don't treat people like numbers, but the more you obviously do that, the more you reach out, the more you connect, not just like randomly texting people, hey, you want to join my online business, but more likely like, oh, I want to support you on your Instagram journey. If you find somebody who is like, into blogging or whatever. Okay. And the more you do that, the more they eventually will be interested, because they just like you as a person, because you're always supportive. Then tips and tricks, guys, add the features, just as I already told you. Go live, show people your energy, your personality, support each other. Instagram was like really just a support platform, right? So start doing that again. Follow the guidelines, like be yourself, but at the same time also make it nice for everybody's eyes. Okay. Yeah, that was the Instagram part, guys. That was literally already my part. So I'm giving it over to Hala, guys. And she has been so super successful with her TikTok. She's been going viral multiple times already. And she is very, very consistent with just everything that she do, guys. And let me just talk about her for a little bit. Because she really deserves to be talked about, because she is not just only super consistent when it comes to her social media. She really goes out of her comfort zone. She humbles herself down. She's so coachable. She literally booked me for, I don't even know, countless three-way calls. So many three-way calls, guys. I'm like literally so proud of her. And you know what, like she learned so many things on these calls, and it just gave her so much more posture, because now when I see her post that she recently just posted on her Instagram, it's like, damn, she has a new vibe. She has a whole new vibe about her, because there's just like so much more confidence, so much more posture, so much more like security in herself. And I just love that. I love that. And you can see that change when you really actually go out of your comfort zone. And let me tell you guys, Hala, she is a freaking hustler. She has a 9 to 5. She's, in her nursing career. She is working literally nonstop, but still able to book these calls, still able to have her shit together on her social media. I don't even know how she's doing that. If she has like a secret, fairies running around for her. I don't know how she's doing it, but she's killing it, guys. And I just wanted to say that, because Hala, I definitely appreciate you so much. I love to see you grow. And I know for a fact that all these ranks you want to achieve are about to come for you guys. Okay, so where are you? Where are you, by the way? Here are you. Okay. I want to see your face. Yes, I'm gonna make you spotlight, crush it, Hala, and spread your TikTok gems.
Thank you so much. Okay, so just give me 1 second.
I make you co-host so you can share your screen.
Okay, just 1 second.
Yes.
Okay, you see my screen? Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's talk about TikTok. Okay, first of all, I want to share with you my story about TikTok. I was posting for 6 months in TikTok and I was stuck in 200 views and I almost gave up on TikTok. Like I didn't know how to post. I didn't know what to post. I always see people posting on TikTok going viral for some videos that are not really high quality, not in like some fancy places and all of that. And I've been doing some high quality content, but still I was really stuck in 200 views. I was trying to be creative, to create some ideas that doesn't even exist, but this is not how TikTok works. So what I want to tell you is the first thing that you need to have on your TikTok is your bio. So your bio, you need to have a professional picture on your profile, and then you need to tell in your bio who you are, why should I follow you, and a call to action. For example, entrepreneur, network marketer, investor, trader, or which one you prefer. And also the call to action is like DM me on Instagram, because you want people to go in Instagram and to see you highlight what I do and all of that. So you can have a chat with them in Instagram. And also you want to have your messages off because you don't want people to message you on TikTok. So the call to action, it can be DM me on Instagram, follow for daily tips, follow for more, or something like that. And the second point is the outliers. So the outliers means a post that get more views and engagements than normal for a creator. For example, if you go and do your content research or just swiping in TikTok and you see somebody that really have lower followers, like 1,000 or less than 10,000 followers, and they have a TikTok that is going to 2 million views, for example, that is an outlier. And if this person is in your niche, which is business and trading, network marketing, you need to emulate this and you need to go and duplicate it as well, so you can go viral as well. And for the content research, a lot of people don't know how to do their content research. So the first thing is that you need to find content from other people in the same niche as us, like entrepreneurs or network marketer, and you need to duplicate that. And how you do this is, for example, you go to the search bar and then you type, for example, here I typed entrepreneur, or you can use network marketer or whatever you want to use. And then here you see there's it's like setting emoji or something like that. You click on that and this will appear. So you want to filter yesterday or this week, and you want to choose most likes. So like that, it will show you the most liked videos and most recent also, so you can duplicate that as well. So the other part is hashtags. You need to use specific hashtags for your niche. For example, you can take a screenshot of this and you can have these hashtags. These are the most one that I use for my videos, and you want to use the maximum that you can in each video. So this are some tips that I'm giving you. The CTA, which is the call to action. In each post in TikTok, you need to use a call to action in your captions. For example, you say something short and not too long, and then after DM me in Instagram, or drop your IG, or follow me for more, or click the plus sign, or hit the plus sign, or something like that. And the second one is the sounds. You need to use trendy sounds that match our niche. For example, there's a lot of trendy sounds, but some of them doesn't really work for us, because for us it's more network marketing and business. So you need to use these trendy sounds. And then sometimes you're just scrolling on TikTok and you you heard like a sound that it's not really, you didn't heard it before. And then sometimes when I check, I find that it's trendy. This is how I find trendy sounds. And also you can use the trendy sounds that I have in my profile. So the third one is lighting. So you need to have high quality videos, and also the lights need to be, it need to be clean, like not too dark. So I suggest using a ring light, or just, for example, during the day, natural lights. And the 2-second strategy is, for example, you add the call to action in the last 2 seconds of your video. For example, I have video, and then at the last 2 seconds of that video, for example, I'm going to be telling them, follow me for more, or I can show you how, DM me in Instagram or something like that. So make sure to do it the last 2 seconds. So like that, they watch the video until the end. And then when they watch your video until the end, it will be pushed more in the For You page. Okay, so how many times to post in Instagram? For me, I suggest only starting from 1 to 2 times a day and staying consistent with that. Like, for example, for me, I don't have time, as Alina mentioned, but what I do is I have a content day that I film everything. Like, for example, the weekend, I film everything that I want to film. I do my content research. And then during the week, I just post like 2 or 1 time a day. And for the time when to post, it's this that I use here between 12:30 p.m. to 12:45, 5:30 and 7:15 p.m. This is what works for me for the Eastern time. If you're in the same region, you can use that. If not, you can use the same time, but for your location. So something else I wanted to mention is the do it. Like, you need to do that. For example, if you find for example, some content that are viral for somebody that is really having a high community and a high followers and a lot of engagement, you can use that as well and like react to it and add the text in your video, and like that, this can help you have more views as well. So for the engagement, you need to like and reply to the comments, but not too fast. Like, you know, we are busy. We don't want to be fast replying to all the comments. So just make sure to engage with the people that are liking or commenting to your comments, and don't delete the bad comments. Like, a lot of people, when I just started posting on TikTok, they're trying to post things that look scammy and all of that, but don't delete that. It's going to help you to push you more in the For You page, only if it's really a bad comment that you cannot endure, so you can delete it. And you need 10 to 20% engagement. For example, if you have 1,000 views, you only need 100 likes and 2 comments for that video to be considered as a good video. And also 75% watch time to get pushed on the For You page. So when you, for example, post a video, after a few days, you can see the data at the end of the video, and you can see if this video was watched like for 25%, 50 or 75, and also check that to see why this video worked well, why this performed well for you and not for other videos. And yeah, that's what I wanted to mention. Check more data to see what video will work best for you, and you can repost it and duplicate it as well. So that's all for TikTok. This is my TikTok. If you want to see what was viral for me, you can duplicate it as well. You can use my hashtags, and also you can get inspired from my videos and use the same thing. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Alina. I'm going to stop sharing.
Thank you so much, Hala. Wow, amazing. Drop some ones, drop some thank yous in the chat. I know that some people already used Hala strategies. I think Geraldine, right? It helped her, and she also gone viral. So that's really, really amazing. So thank you so much for all your help. We appreciate you. Then we also have Sabrina talking on here today. I don't know if she's already here. Let me check. Are you here, babe? Hello.
Yes, I'm right here.
Okay, wait, let me check. Okay, I'm gonna make you co-host as well. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna spotlight you. Drop some ones in the chat. No, so we had enough ones. No ones anymore. I want to see some nines. Drop some nines in the chat, guys. Drop some nines in the chat for Sabrina. She's an amazing leader, guys. And she's on here. She has so many things to do right now. So appreciate her giving you the time to really train you guys also a little bit more on Instagram and branding. I think she's amazing at what she's doing. So yes, she's gonna talk about branding today, guys.
Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. Thank you for the nines, but let's keep dropping those nines for Hala and Alina, because honestly, we could just end the training right now because they covered literally everything that you guys need to be successful on social media. To be honest, if not, they're even better than I am, to be completely honest. Like, I've been doing social media now for probably 7 years, I believe. So, and they know way more than I do. Okay. So I hope everybody took notes on everything that they said. Honestly, for me, the biggest, all these technical things come into play, yes, but the biggest thing that you guys should take away from this entire training is to be consistent. You're probably going to hear my son in the background, by the way. But be consistent. It doesn't matter what happens. Like, even you have to show up every single day, because the thing when it comes to people are watching you constantly. They're watching you constantly. What, baby? Hold on, guys. Here. Okay. All right, there. People are watching you constantly. And when you don't show up, even if it's just for a day or for two, people notice that. People really notice that. And that's why it's super important, even if it's just a quote, even if it's just a picture, or maybe an old picture of you that you recycled from back whenever. You have to continue to show up, because when you do that, that builds trust with your followers. And that's what's more important than anything, because when people trust you, they will trust who you are as a person, and they will start to buy in to what it is that you have to offer. You know, people, I think, they really overthink social media, and especially when it comes to marketing. I mean, look at Alina. It took her 3 hours to record her first video talking to just people. Like, at the end of the day, social media is just everyday people like you and me. They're not superheroes. They're not some some gods, that are watching us. They're everyday people. So be consistent, be authentic. And it's really, really, really simple. Okay. Obviously, don't make every single post, like Alina mentioned, don't make every single post about the business, because people will get bored, and you will shoo off more people than you're trying to attract, because nobody wants to be sold, right? When you have a telemarketer or somebody come up to your door and they're ringing the doorbell, 9 times out of 10, do you guys go answer the door? Do you guys go answer the door when you have a telemarketer at your door? No, you look at the people and you're like, oh God, they're trying to sell me something. Turn off the TV, go hide, right? You don't want to be sold on anything. And it's the same thing with social media. If you make every single post about the business, people are going to stop watching the stories. You might lose followers, which, by the way, is an entire different subject. People, you're going to lose followers at the end of the day. Okay. When I first got started in this business, I was in fitness, right? I had some endorsements with some fitness companies, and I got started in the business, and I started posting about network marketing and social selling. And I actually lost my sponsorship with a fitness brand because I was promoting my business and because I was talking about social selling. I lost a lot of followers. I lost a lot of connections in the fitness community. So don't be surprised that you probably will lose a little bit of your following starting to post and starting to market this business, but that's normal. Okay, they don't know what they don't know. You guys, we have our vision, and as long as you keep continuing with your vision, it is going to pay off. Okay, now the things that you need to focus on when you're posting on social media, like Alina already said, inspiration, education, or entertainment. Okay, that's the only reason why people tune into social media. Okay, they want to be entertained. They want to be entertained. So it's important that you show your life, even if you're just cooking, or you're walking your dog, or you're going to the pool, or even if you're going to the store. Romanticize your life. Okay, think of your life as like a rom-com, okay, where you got to document every little thing and show it to your audience. Okay, that's entertainment, education, obviously talking about something valuable. Okay, and then inspiration. Okay, talk about your story, why you're doing this. These are things that people want to hear multiple times. Okay, it's okay if you record yourself and you add it into your highlight, but always go back into your stories and always bring it up and always talk about it. Okay, because people, they want to know that. And if you're growing your social media, especially on TikTok, there's a lot of volume that comes from TikTok back to Instagram. You got to continue to share your story, because your new followers don't know. And I've noticed that sometimes people don't even look at the highlights. So it's important that you continue to talk about that on your story. All right. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna like go over every single thing again, because what Alina and Hala covered, I mean, they went down to the detail of everything that you guys need to do in order to be successful with social media. So as long as you made some notes on that. All right, guys. So as long as you took some notes on that, you're going to be fine. And like I said, if you didn't take away anything from this entire call, the only thing you guys need to do is be consistent, show up every single day, even if it's just a little bit. Like I said, things happen in life, things are going on, I get it, but show up. It's going to pay off in the long run. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close out this call. I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday. The markets are going to be, I think in the East Coast, they're already closed already, guys. So this is the weekend. This is time to make your reels, work on your marketing. We do have our marketing chat with a ton of material in the marketing chat. So we'll go ahead and post that into the B is Bay chat if you guys aren't already in it. But recycle. It's okay to recycle posts. I personally recycle posts from 2 years ago. Nobody knows. Okay, nobody knows. So if you have to recycle your posts, that is totally fine. Okay, guys. So go ahead and get your networking on, and I will see you guys in the chats. Happy weekend.